Let's get it. Yeah. I'm not interested.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight we start week 11 of the NFL
Allegations.
season.
We're focused on football.
On tap, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Carolina Panthers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Young wasting no time, right to the air. Now he's going to step up and run. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Blaster, stay. Let's go now.
To throw, Young. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? It's who are the freshest guys. Coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
At the 46-yard line.
Set, ready. Ready.
They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Rail, yellow, ready. Set.
Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. T.J. Watt. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Down. Set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. And this will be taken at the 13. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Throwing is Ward. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 1.
Here we go. Buffalo 18, Cowboy 8, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Play action. It's Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You look at this Carolina defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Ward. That's complete right around the 8. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Ward. He'll try and do this himself. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave me underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And it's incomplete.
6-0, by the way.
And they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Come on, Hunt, go. Set, Hunt.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
The GG counter.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Trouble, 38. Ready.
Young back near the goal line. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Yep, here we go. 32. Hunt.
Now here's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That third down conversion good for 23. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Okay, ready.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. The play fake. Now Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. The Panthers at 6-3 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Steelers will take over here as as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That's caught. He gets it out to Austin. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Come on.
41-yard line.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
To throw, here's Ward. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got his man, it's caught. For a Steelers touchdown.
Let's go!
DK Metcalf, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Panthers nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Ready, great.
The Panthers first down. First and 10
Here we go.
at the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 47-yard line.
Hall again. Takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we ready.
Here's Young from the shotgun. That is caught. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette, 44 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Throwing now, Ward. That sideline is complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
I need GG to stay in bounds there.
Now Ward. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And
Go ahead, Jakari.
but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
70 Timberwolves.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. This would be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Here we go. Set. Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To throw is Ward. Throw left side complete. That's
Rasheed Rice.
And he's
Welcome to the team, baby.
Touchdown, Steelers. Rasheed Rice, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
The kick is good.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Black shot. Here we go.
Young now. And check down, complete to Hall. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Blaster 6. Red hut hut.
Now Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and force through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Looking to throw, Young. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And Gay knocks this one through. And that will do it for this first half.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Panthers 10.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Completes it to Austin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Motion man right is Rice. 2nd and 2. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
They'll send Austin in motion right. They'll fake it on a jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. Ty Summers there on the tackle. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Catch is made by
Good Kalen. Zachariah. Metcalf.
DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 75. And the Steelers are able to widen their advantage. Boswell for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Panthers 10. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Ball on to give up the middle. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready?
They're going option play on 3rd down. There he goes left side. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, 44 yards. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive, because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, approval drive. They proved it to to themselves that they were ready to go.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get an equalizer here on this drive. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Let's go, BB.
All the way down to the 7-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not. That's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on them.
I did. My bad. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Ward off the play fake. His pass caught at the 40.
Jakari. Let's go.
For a Steeler touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point now by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score. Steelers 28, Panthers 18. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So from 135 all the way over to the other, here's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And he's got room. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
They're right down here looking for 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Blue striker. Set, hut. Set.
They'll try to throw now. Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 4 yards out. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Moore. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. He finds Austin complete. And he'll get this one way up
Take that
just
to the
shy of
fourth.
the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. His tremendous season passing the football, it continues, Charles. That last throw puts him over 4,000 yards now on the year.
And he's still got the rest of November and all of December still to play. So to me, 5,000 yards, very much in
Let's go
play.
now. 19, Tiger, 19.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ward. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
2. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Ward again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Cowboy 80.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Across the formation, he hits Austin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's another Steelers first down.
Austin is there and brings in another one. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a first and goal from very short range.
Cowboy 80.
Rasheed Rice. How can the Pittsburgh?
Rice. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers will add to their fourth quarter lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Touchdown, Carolina! A big play there. 65 yards. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
Green Jack.
The Panthers.
The Young's going to throw for this. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Winston.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 84 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
First down, Steelers.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Jack 60, Jack 60.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
79 Broncos, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check mash, cut up. Go.
Throwing is Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Hurt! Right there, hurt! Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught. It's Austin left side. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
60 back, Panther 11, 19 tight, Cup 19.
Here's Ward. That'll be caught by Rice. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Going for it. Here's Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Come on.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout.
I mean, was I wrong to hike it?
With 35 seconds left to go. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Panthers 31.
He blew me out last season. That's for that.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Put.
Young to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there
Because I'm fair and I hold him and he's my friend, I'll come out and punt. If he doesn't score, it's on him.
Here comes second down. One last shot for Young. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the
He tried to do something crazy. GG. Appreciate everyone that tuned in.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points.
Appreciate y'all. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.
Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Pittsburgh, the win form is number 6 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.